Hello dear students, good morning. Today I will teach you exercise 1.3 of class 10 CBSE NCERT. Okay, for the basic requirements for this exercise is first one is what is co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers when two integers a and b has only one factor of 1, so that these numbers are called co-prime numbers. Example 8 and 7 are co-prime numbers because both has only one SCF. Therefore, these are called co-prime numbers. And second one basic requirement is operations of irrational numbers. So what is operations? Operation, that means plus, minus, multiplication and plus, minus, division and multiplication. These are called operations of operations. Okay. So we are studying about the irrational. That means when we multiplied with irrational, just like irrational plus irrational is equals to irrational. Example, under root 3 plus under root 2 is equals to under root 3 plus under root 2, irrational. Same as for the subtraction, under root 3, just wait, irrational minus irrational is equals to irrational. That is, we can say that under root 3 minus under root 2 is equals to under root 3 minus under root 2. These are the things which is just like as division and multiplication, but there is no requirement for this. That is why we can't discuss this here. Okay, we can directly coming on our exercise. Here the theorem, first one is theorem is there, theorem 1.3. okay, let's see what is the theorem 1.3. What is theorem 1.3? Let P be a prime number. Let P be a prime number. Okay, let P be a prime number if P divides A square, if P divides A square, means that P also divide A. Okay, example, there is no need to proof of this theorem 1.3. We always we can understand it by through one example only. Okay, it is only requirement is there. Example, when 2 divides 10 to the power 2 is equals to 100, means that 2 also divides 10. Okay, both things is divided by 2, that means this is a theorem 1.3. Next theorem is, it is most important thing for the exercise 1.3. next one is theorem, I will erase it, you can understand that this is exercise 1.3. okay, now we discuss about theorem 1.4. By through this you can solve exercise 1.3 first question, and by through this you can also conclude that under root 3 is also a rational numbers. Now I will tell you only about how to under root 2 is a irrational number. Okay, so let's under root 2 is irrational. Let's see how under root 2 is irrational. So let's see proof of this. Proof. Let us assume that 2 contrary means that opposite. Okay, contrary means that opposite. 2 contrary that under root 2 is rational number. It is only assumption, it is not rational number. You know that under root 2 is a irrational number. Okay, so that we can say that, so that directly under root 2 is equals to P by Q, where P and Q are integers co-prime numbers and where Q not is equals to 0, जहाँ पे Q कभी भी 0 नहीं होगा, otherwise we can't say it as a rational. Okay, first manage it. Okay, first manage to it, so we can write it 2 under root Q under root 2 is equals to P, squaring on both sides, and we got क्या मिला हमें 2 Q square is equals to P square, means that Q square is equals to P square. We can also say that P2 is divided to P square also. Okay, we can write it equation number 1, and there is a requirement for raising something. And then now, and when 2 is divided by 2 is divided to P square, therefore we can say that 2 is also divided to p and got some answer. Which answer? Means that when we divide 10 by 2, that means we got answer 5 after division of 2 to the 10. Okay, so we got answer 5. This thing is also applied here. When we divide p by 2, we get answer c. C is any integers. Okay, c is an integers here. That means we can say that p is equals to 2c. Okay, p is equals to 2c, and putting this in our previous equation, that means the equation is 2q square. This one is equation p square, you know that. This one is equation. We can it is earlier discussed in this question. We can putting the value of p in this, and we got 2q square is equals to p. The value of p is 2c. That means it is 2 square. That means it is become 2q square for 2c square, and q square is equals to 2c square. That means q square divided by 2 is equals to c square. Okay, and from the earlier part of this question, we know that what we know that we know that from the earlier part of this question, we know that what we know that we know p and q both are co-prime number. Means that only one factors, one HCF, only HCF is 1 in between them. Okay, and there is no more factors between p and q because both are co-prime numbers. But 2 is divided both q square. That means it is also divided to q and got result c, both p and q. It is happened because our assumption of rational. 1 minute. So that we conclude that under root 2 is a rational number. Proved. And then prove that under root 3, under root 5 by yourself by this concept. Thanks. Okay. Next question from 1.3. First question is your homework to do by yourself by through this concept. What is question number 2? Question number 2 is said question number 1, do it by yourself. Question number 2. Question number 2 is said prove that prove that 3 plus 2 under root 5 is irrational. Okay, write the solution of this. Let us assume that let us assume that two contrary that 3 plus 2 under root 5 is a rational number. Okay, means that we can write it 3 plus 2 under root 5 is equals to P by Q, where Q naught is equals to 0. P and Q are co-prime and integers. There is requirement for erasing something. This is question number 2 from 1.3. We can manage it. Something we can manage it from there. Let's see. 3, not 3 here. We can directly write 2 under root 5 is equals to 3 is going on this side, and this one there is become subtraction of 3, and then under root 5 P minus 3Q divided by Q, and finally under root 5 is equals to P minus 3Q divided by 2Q. This is our expression. P minus 3Q divided by 2Q is a rational number. Therefore, under root 5 is also a rational. Under root 5 is also a become rational number, but our previous proof under root 5 is irrational. rational number which is contradict to our fact, which is contradict to our fact. Therefore we conclude that under root 2 3 plus 2 under root 5 is a irrational number. Okay, thank you so much for this question. And we can say that question number all the questions of this exercise 1.3 you can solve by your own self. Thank you so much for watching.